So it's been asked 100 times in probably 100 different ways, and honestly I've been putting off this video for far too long, and it's time to come up with an answer. There isn't a day that goes by where someone doesn't comment, what's the best lift kit for my truck, or can you compare all the lift kits and tell me which one is best? I'm Fuller from Custom Offsets TV on the YouTube, and I'm finally gonna tell you what I think. So the reason why this video didn't come sooner is that it's simply difficult to pinpoint who makes the best lift kit, because the best lift for one person might not be the best for another. So most people just daily drive their trucks. Some people own show trucks, others use their trucks every day as a work truck, and then there are guys who are out there trying to set new records at the Baja 1000. So what I'm getting at is your application might differ from someone else, and there might be reasons why you either do or don't agree with our opinions, but either way, here's what we found. Custom Offsets currently offers 13 different brands for suspension lifts on our website, but the ones we want to touch on are the most common kits. So that's gonna be Rough Country, obviously, we can't leave them out, BDS, Zone, and McCoys. Since we are truck enthusiasts ourselves, we've had firsthand experience in building and driving these trucks, and after getting our hands on all these different brands, it's easy to see that the gaps in quality are becoming smaller and smaller as the market gets more saturated. So like anything, the more competition there is, the more companies are pushing themselves to innovate and invent better products. I think one of the best examples is Rough Country. There's a large demographic of people out there that associate Rough Country with Rough Ride, but that same demographic probably has a Rough Country kit installed on their truck. I mean, Banker is a great example. So he's our lead installer, and you can find him talking talking smack about Rough Country once in a while, but he has a Rough Country lift on his truck. If you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, then you've heard me say it before, but Rough Country gets you into the lifted truck game for less, and it's likely the best bang for your buck if you're willing to sacrifice just a little bit of ride quality. Why though? Primarily it's because Rough Country tends to push the limits of components. So a great example is the 6-inch lift for the 07 to 13 Chevy 1500s. The kit doesn't have an option for new upper control arms when you really should be upgrading those. And Rough Country just doesn't offer that. But on the same hand, leaving those out keeps the cost of the kit to just $1,000 and it has free shipping. Then there's BDS, and we actually have a BDS kit installed on our 2015 Chevy 2500 HD, but we also ran a Rough Country kit on that truck for a year too when we first got it. So from talking to the guys at BDS, it's clear that they know what they're doing when it comes to engineering and testing, because many of these guys are out on the weekends in their own rigs beating the crap out of various BDS products, which in turn helps them build things better and stronger. The build quality of BDS kits is what really does stand out to us as being superior over other kits, and the options they offer are basically endless. So there's Fox shocks, Fox steering stabilizers, recoil traction bars, or the fixed bars. You can get an add-a-leaf, do the coilovers, upgraded upper control arms, and the list kind of just goes on. And you can literally just order it all right off of our website in a couple of clicks. The only downfall here is that it's super easy to go over budget when you're building your dream kit. Same story here. If you're a subscriber though, you've seen a bunch of videos on BDS before and you know our thoughts on the company, and if not, just take a look at our channel to see why we run BDS. Rough Country and BDS are probably the two most common brands out there, at least from what we can see, but there are some great in-between options out there also. The first one that comes to mind is Zone, which is actually like the little brother of BDS. So Zone steps up the quality compared to other entry-level kits without getting you up to full BDS pricing. If you daily drive your truck, but you still want your lift kit to stand up to some mild off-road abuse, Zone can be a great option for you. Zone's actually developed from many of the same teams that make BDS, but some of the materials are sourced for cheaper prices, and that's basically how Zone passes on the savings to customers. Zone still offers a decent amount of options, the most popular being the shock upgrade from the standard nitrogen shocks to the Fox 2.0 performance shocks. Brad, who is our lift kit expert, actually runs a 3-inch Zone kit on his truck, so if it's good enough for him, it'll be fine for you. Even if you pick up a different brand of lift kit, I would still strongly recommend the fabricated upper control arms that Zone offers if they make them for your truck. Then we have McCoys, which seems to be put up on this pedestal of being the best lift kit out there, but are they really? I mean, they definitely look awesome, but when it comes to performance, do they hold up? That's the question. From the guys I've talked to, you get some fantastic ride quality, but when it comes to the finish, they say it's definitely worth it to spend the extra money for the premium kit over the basic kit. McCoys also offers a stainless steel kit, but don't get too excited as it's just the decorative plates on the crossmember that are stainless, not the whole kit. I mean, a standard 7-inch kit runs about $1,400, all depends on your year, make, model, and the premium stainless kit in black costs over $2,200. So imagine if the whole thing was stainless, you'd be paying an arm and a leg for that. So I guess the question is, for the price, are they worth it? I think if you've got a show vehicle or just a really clean daily, the McCoy kit holds up well and it looks great. There's no denying they have the sexiest crossmember compared to any other suspension brand. So regardless of what I think about these lift kits, it really comes down to personal preference, how you use your truck, and what your budget is. There will always be a cheaper option, there's always going to be something outside your price range, and there isn't one lift that's the overall holy grail of lift kits, but we do our best to explain them in detail in all of our lifts and levels videos on YouTube. So drop your experience with your lift kit in the comments below, or if you're looking to lift your truck, head out to customoffsets.com/lifts to check out all the different options we offer. I'm Fuller from Custom Offsets. Peace.